too long. I wonder why I look a little different. Community gather. Just do one of those. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, senor. Yo, what's up? What's up, Queen?
Look, yeah, I'm vibrating high. I still beat your ass. Yeah, senor. Look. Oh, now he vibrating high, he on some spiritual shit. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual shit. On some cameras with some herbs, this that spiritual weight. When you know your words is power, this that spiritual shit. Accolades and head raps, this that spiritual faith. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual clip. Manifesting with my words, this that spiritual rich. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual rich. I know you don't take life serious, but it's really that deep. You better watch the words you say, your life exactly what you speak. And you are who you are based on the company you keep. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so wash my feet. I'm no longer human, I'm a god, I changed my living. I'm investing, breaking curses, yeah, I changed my spending. Yeah, you say you love me, but you leave, that ain't convincing. And I talk to myself, shit, a nigga need me.
See, I walk what I talk. Yeah, I am who I am not. I could never be them. You can love me for me, or don't love me at all. You can sit your ass on that bench and watch me ball.
Yeah, I'm up manifesting, I'm controlling my life. Whatever your perception is, boy, it gotta be right. I'm sitting down at my altar praying, it gotta be night. And we ain't nothing but reflection, so we gotta be tight. Oh, now he vibrating high, he on some spiritual shit. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual dick. Burn some candles with some herbs.
Yo, what's poppin'?
When you know your words is power, this that spiritual spit.
Accolades and head raps, it's that spiritual fit. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual clip. Manifesting with my words,
it's that spiritual rich. He can't even fuck too much, cause it's that spiritual thing.
Oh, this that dirty tea right here, man. This that thing what I call my dirty water. I'ma let y'all know the herbs in a minute. I got you. What's poppin'? Y'all come on in, get comfortable real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, burn some sage on.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's been a minute, huh? Look. I get a glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did, I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase, had to learn to attract. I had to embrace all the lessons and be thankful for that. You know wisdom comes with experience, don't need the interference. Let me learn what I learn, I take the wheel and I'm steering. All things are possible to he and she who believe. If it don't align with your spirit, had the courage to leave. The only change that's gonna happen if I change myself. You from the streets, I'm from the streets, shit I bang myself, just a warrior misguided, boy I tame myself. I was locked up in the system, I broke to change myself. Can't nothing keep me down, I talk to God to his face. Affirmations, confirmations, I keep God in his place. You know the kingdom of your God is looking right in your eyes. I'm a God, you a God, why you acting surprised? I give the glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did, I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase, had to learn to attract. I had to embrace all the lessons and I'm thankful for that.
I give the glory to myself
to have the courage to step. Shit to do what I did,
I planned it out and I prepped. I had to learn not to chase,
had to learn to attract. I had to embrace all the lessons and I'm thankful for that. If you wasn't really ready, the idea wouldn't come. Well, you know, life and death is in the power of the tongue. You need to watch what you think and watch what you say. When you have sex, you exchange, so watch where you lay. Last week I made a vision board with all my dreams. I got land with a form, I got a tribe as a team. When I speak with intentions. I watch my words. Every day I gotta meditate, I watch my nerves. I'm eating 1 meal a day, so I don't really need sleep. You know my spirit gotta stay light. Hey, but this nigga go hard, dog. And watching my feed, I was praying over my life, for my life that I keep. Hey, this nigga so hard.
my God.
And I don't need to go from
Hey, birds, I'm saved, I feel the spirit, I'm getting chill bumps. We got called.
God appears, but I'm still going. What'd he say? To the God in me, I pray that you please protect me from all the things that I cannot see. Provide me with the prosperity, success, and abundance that I need. I speak life and power to the God in me. I give honor and thanks to my ancestors, my spiritual guides, my higher self and God, for protecting me, watching over me, guiding me, leading me, assisting me in my spiritual development, and also aligning me with prosperity, success, and abundance. I pray that you please remove all the people, places, and things that do not add to my happiness and my peace, let alone, and most importantly, the best version of myself and my higher self.
I give honor and thanks and speak life and power to the powers that be.
I say, yo, hey, man, listen, dog, hey. Ooh. Hey, bro, this nigga so hard, bro. Whoever this nigga is, bro, this nigga hard, bro. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, man, listen. I get a glory to myself to have the courage to step. Shit to do what man, listen, man, look, man, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? So when are you going on tour? Oh, we gonna go on tour. Oh yeah, we gonna go on tour real soon. Matter of fact, we could dive into that real quick. I do have a few announcements. You know what I'm saying, before we really dive into any subject, any topics, any questions, any answers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna it's a few topics that I wanna a few announcements real quick. I give honor and thanks to speak life and power into the powers that be. I give honor and thanks to be put in a position to obtain the knowledge that I have, to not just be able to obtain the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only be able to teach myself, but the people, places, and things around me. I send that same energy out to every being that is present on this live, to every soul. I pray that you please receive all the information and not just receive the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only be able to teach yourself, but the people, places, and things around you. I give honor and thanks and speak life and power and send nothing but health, wealth, peace, success, and unlimited happiness to every being that is in this community, because I understand, and understand that without the community, there is no community. I pray that every frequency, vibration, tone, and word spoken tonight speaks far away from ego, but on the same frequency of love, life, and most importantly, power and truth. I give honor and thanks and speak life and empowerment to the powers that be. Ashe, Asheyo, Amen, Amen, Hare Krishna, all of the above that you shall subscribe to. What's up, y'all? We back. Another community gathering via Instagram, right? Via Instagram. We back, you know. What up, what up, what up? Before I jump into the announcements, right? How everybody feeling? Talk to me. We gonna talk about the dirty water in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all keep asking me about the dirty water. We gonna talk about the dirty water in a minute. How everybody feeling? Everybody feeling? Talk to me. You feeling powerful, blessed, for sure, man. Feelings change. What that mean? I feel divine, wonderful, for sure. Can you do more workout videos? I don't really do too much. I don't really do too many workout videos. You feel me? I'm gonna be honest, like going to the gym, working out, that's like my meditation time. You know what I'm saying? That's my divine time where I really have my alone time and, you know, just really be able to sit with myself and have conversations with myself, especially when you working out for whatever reason, it gets like that creative energy going. And so while I'm, you know, working out and I'm releasing, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to like think about where my most creative ideas is, either in the shower or I'm at the gym. You know what I'm saying? And what it is that it's pretty much getting the blood going, because, you know, all information is inside your blood. Your blood holds all the cells and, you know, your DNA, your chromosomes, right? And so being able to get that blood moving, a lot of times my creative energy be going crazy. You feel me? So I don't really do too many, workout videos for social media or anything like that, because that's my me time, you know. Forgive me for I am not sorry. All right, I need some advice on not letting. Hey, look, all the questions and concerns, put them in the question box so I can be able to answer it, right? I got a few announcements real quick, and then we can jump into that. But if you got any questions, concerns, comments, put them in the question box. This retrograde is retrograding, trying to stay on task as best as we can. Man, tell me about it, boy. Especially with being in the unknown. Shit's brazy out here, B. Stepping into a new and better me, as you should. As you should. The only thing constant is change. If you're not changing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, then you're completely dead. All right, so look, let me jump into somebody asked me, was I talking to myself this morning? I didn't think no one saw. It's okay. It's okay. What I would advise, somebody, if you actually talking to yourself and somebody asks you, are you talking to yourself? The best response is, no, I'm talking to God. That's what I say. You feel me? That's what I say. No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to God. You feel me? Shit, bro, if you will, please putting us in your... Hey, look, put that clean habits, put that in the question box. Put that in the question box, man. Put that in the question box. All right, so look, check this, right? So let's jump into the announcements real quick. Yeah, Super Blue Moon. I heard about that. I'm going to let everybody come on in, kick your feet up. You know what I'm saying? We just starting. I say, yo. All right, so look, quick announcement real quick, right? So first and foremost, right, the community gathering on Saturday, the in-person community gathering, great turnout, right? It was an amazing event. The food was immaculate, right? The energy was there, right? However, I will say October 14th, if you have not gotten your tickets already, October 14th is the next community gathering, and this community gathering is completely free for the community, right? Now, I want to let y'all know, right, there is limited space. Excuse me. Now, think about this, right? The event is October 14th. I just started promoting the free event yesterday. In one day, right, we've gotten already over 120 ticket orders. Again, this is a free event, but I do advise getting your tickets and ordering your tickets, because that way we're able to keep track of all who are coming, right? But you have to understand that space is limited, and there are over 120 tickets that have been ordered already. All right. So, I would advise, right? It's a free event, free community gathering here in Atlanta, Georgia, October 14th, 2023. Right? Get your free tickets. Come out. Come kick it with the community. Come kick it with the, you know what I'm saying? Come build with the tribe. It's going down. It's going brazy. We got the vendors, right? I'm going to have my herbs. We got a few vendors. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a few people, speaking on a panel. Before I come up, it's going to be here in Atlanta, Georgia, right? It's going up. Wow. 10/14 is the day before my birthday. Wish I could be there. Man, come on. It's a free event. All you got to do is get there. It's a free event. Once you order your tickets, for all those that have ordered your tickets already, right? For those that ordered your tickets already, be on the lookout for updated emails within the next few weeks. The updated emails will have the information of who, what, when, where, and how we will be. So that's the first announcement. The second announcement, EBU, Eternal Being University. Eternal Being University, eternalbeinguniversity.com is now up and running. It is now up, going brazy. We got a nice amount of individuals that has actually joined the university. I would advise going ahead and getting in there, right? $25 a month, you get access to all courses and all updated courses. You get you get first access to, community events first before they're even promoted, on social media, if they are promoted on the, on social media. We got the courses, we got the community feed, right? Again, the divine, womb healing, right? Womb healing course. Thanks to the help of a few other queens that have sent in, a lot of extensive information and knowledge when it comes to womb healing, right? The womb healing course will be up this week, no later than next Tuesday. right? The womb healing course will be up sometime this week, no later than next Tuesday. So I advise definitely getting into the university. And for those that are already in the university, go ahead and dip and dab into the introduction, right? Get into the introduction. Oh, Blick, you got a ticket? Oh yeah, my boy pulling up to the A. My boy is pulling up to the A. Fire. So for those that's already inside the university, please go ahead and complete the introduction, right? Go ahead and introduce yourself. It don't have to be long. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else about the university that I want to speak about? We got the community feed. So in the community feed, again, the community feed, you can look at it as like another a Facebook, right? Tap into the Eternal Being University and just start saying some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Interacting with each other. Start really not just saying anything, of course, but, being intentional, right? How you're feeling, right? Ask questions amongst the community. Like this is the Eternal Being University is literally an exclusive community to where, we don't have to necessarily be on these social media apps, and things are regulated and structured a certain way. Like we can literally be in the university, eternalbeinguniversity.com, and we can speak about and conversate about whatever we want to speak about. Ashe? Asheo. I believe that is all of the announcements. Right, the community gathering October 14th. It is a free event. Space is limited. Get your tickets so we can, be sure of whom, is coming. Also, right, another reason why I'm also telling y'all to get your tickets is because, of course, this is still kind of an exclusive event, right? Only those that have ordered tickets and put their emails in the information box when they ordered tickets will be the only individuals being able to know where the event will take place, what time, and etc. Right? And then, of course, when you order your tickets, you will also get a personalized ticket as well. Just give it probably like 2-3 weeks for the updates. For those that have already ordered your tickets, just give it a few weeks to receive different updates inside of your email. Another announcement, the tea that I'm drinking is called My Dirty Water, right? I got burdock root, cloves, Jamaican and Mexican sarsaparilla, cascara sagrada, alpha, what else? Cat's claw, wormwood, motherwort, mugwort. I got sea moss. I got my mushroom powder. My mushroom powder consists of cordyceps, lion's manes, and red reishi mushroom. I got a little manuka honey inside of it, right? I got my damiana inside of it. I got my maca root, my slippery elm. You feel me? Going brazy. This is my dirty water. I drink this maybe like once a day, once every other day. It keeps the blood. Or I got some cayenne pepper in here as well for the blood flow. My mint. Hint, right? Going brazy. So yeah, that is all the announcements for tonight. That is all the announcements, right? So if this is your first time in the community, welcome to the community gathering. We welcome you with open arms, right? We welcome you with open arms. Please know that this is a safe space to speak, to be, to express. Let's see. Let me see. How do you detox and cleanse the body of the ovid inoculation? So how do you detox and cleanse the body of inoculation of the seed juice? So first thing first, you have to understand something, right? First off, the best thing to do is to actually understand what you just put inside your body, first and foremost, right? So what you just put inside your body, right? Once you do the research, you will understand that all of these things are broken down first off through heavy metals, right? Through different chromosomes and different other DNA strands, right? Cellular strands. So when you break that down and you understand that, that means whatever you just put inside your body is then going to break down on a cellular level, meaning that now excuse me, meaning that now the best way to detox and cleanse from any inoculation is going deep within the cells, right? And how do you do this? You do this by, excuse me, you do this by changing the environment of the cells. How do you change the environment of the cells? You change the environment of the inside body. How do you change the environment of the inside body? Is by changing the environment of the outside body. How do you do that? Is by being intentional with, first off, what you consume. Everything that you consume literally breaks down inside your DNA. That's first thing first, right? Now, understanding this, right? That's one level of cleansing and detoxing the body of different inoculations, right? On a cellular level, because once the body breaks this food down, it literally, the blood cells, the chromosomes, and all of the above then replicates from actually what has been consumed and what it is that is breaking down. Now, also, right, on a cellular level, now you have to start speaking about the lymphatic system, the kidneys, the pancreas, right? The thymus gland, right? The bone marrow, because the bone marrow also produces new T cells and B cells, right? So the best way to do it is, of course, do herbs by a deep cellular cleanse. You feel what I'm saying? Cleanse the lymphatic system, cleanse the kidneys, cleanse the pancreas, right? The glandular highway, of course, especially when it comes to heavy metals that are in a lot of these, a lot of this juice, right? The heavy metals goes directly inside of the brain, right? Which is where you get, you know what I'm saying? The ADHD. I mean, well, not the ADHD. Well, yeah, the ADHD or, what is it? Not the ADHD, but it's something else that I'm looking for. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the heavy metals that they do is they go up in the brain and they block off different neural pathways and different melanin neurotransmitters inside the brain. And what happens is that these heavy metals, they dehydrate the brain, and they also dehydrate the cellular, the cerebral spinal fluid, and it also creates a mucosa membrane. And so now you have mucus inside the lymphatic system, inside the brain, that is acting like water. And this mucus is cutting off different neural pathways and different neuromelanin transmitters to be able to communicate to the rest of the body, right? So you got to detox the heavy metals, right? You could do cilantro with the heavy metals. You could do black charcoal, black charcoal powder, right? You could do kelp. You could do a lot of iodine, right? A lot of bifidobacteria for the gut, because the gut is what communicates to the brain, right? So to cleanse any kind of inoculation or whatever the case may be, right, the best thing to do is do a deep cellular cleanse. I pray I answered your question. Welcome back. It's all good. Yeah, what's up, Brody? What's up, bro? That's my guy, man. Listen, hey, look, I'm on here, bro. Look, bro, I'm over here telling the community how in one day you feel, I got the announcements, right? And I announced that the next community gathering is October 14th, right? The next community gathering is a free event. Get your tickets now. Those who only, order tickets will be the only individuals that know where and what time and all of these things, right? And I'm just letting them know that on the first day, it's not even September, but on the first day of us promoting this event, October 14th, we already got over 120 individuals coming, and the space is limited. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I'm on here telling the community what's popping, bro. Like, we going up, man. We going up, bro. So I pray, I pray y'all, and I pray whoever asked that question, I pray that I answered. I pray I answered it. Get them up tickets. You feel me? Get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. Let me see. Do you believe in having a balance in life, duality? Like, for an example, say you predominantly don't eat bad, but sometimes you do. Or knowing liquor is bad, but you do it occasionally. Having that balance. I do believe in balance, right? And but the thing is as well, I'm not an extremist. right? And although I live a pretty much holistic and, you know, healthy lifestyle, I also understand that, you know, dealing with this realm and this 3D realm, in a way that, you know, majority of society has been, you know, in a way programmed, for lack of better words, or conditioned in a way, right? It's very hard to kick certain habits. You feel what I'm saying? It's pretty difficult to like really dismantle and destroy certain things that we consume, which is okay. Why? Because it's the journey that's the destination. Why is that important? Why you know what I'm saying? Why is that? Because you have to understand that a brick a day, eventually you will have the house, right? So because I'm not an extremist, you know what I'm saying, I do advocate for, you know, whatever you do consume, always keep your body in a cleansing state. Why? Because whatever the body does not cleanse, right, whatever the body does not eliminate, right, it begins to accumulate, and accumulation is what secretes and activates the mucosal membrane. And this is where you get wherever mucus is, you have disease, right? And because the accumulation sets in, this is when acids and all of these other calciums and, you know, calcification sets in inside the body, right? So, you know, I do believe in balance, right? However, at the end of the day, you know, if you know better, you do better, right? However, I also believe in moderation and not deprivation, right? So, you know, if you want to eat your crab legs or today or every now and then, or if you want to drink every now and then, do so. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You feel what I'm saying? Again, I'm not an extremist. Do your thing, live your life, enjoy creation. But I do advocate for always keeping the body in a cleansing state, because again, whatever the body does not eliminate, it begins to accumulate. I pray I answered your question. I pray I answered your question. Yeah, man, you gotta just have grace, man. Just have grace with self. You know what I mean? Like, allow yourself to experience life. You feel me? Just at the same time, just make sure that you're constantly putting the body in a cleansing state and being able to cleanse. You know what I'm saying? Being able to eliminate. You feel me? So let me see. Dandelion root and flower for detox, 100%. Dandelion root is very good for the liver and the kidneys. So, you know, I definitely advocate for dandelion root. You can actually eat the dandelion root in salads. Well, the actual flower, the dandelion flower, you can actually chop that up and put it in a nice salad. You feel me? And you can make a tea with the flower too. So go brazy. I don't see nothing wrong with that. See what else y'all talking about, man. Hey, put all the questions in the question box, y'all, please. Put the questions in the question box. What's up, Queen? All right, let me see, man. What I'm sipping on some tea, man. I call it my dirty water, man. You know what I'm saying? I call it my dirty water, y'all. Let me see. Let me jump into these questions because I'm looking at these. I'm looking at these comments. Let me see what other questions y'all got, man. Do you eat onions and garlic? I do eat onions. I don't necessarily eat garlic. For garlic replacement, you can use shallots, right? But the onions that I, primarily eat are the purple onions. Why? Because they're high in melanin, right? They're high in neuromelanin. That's why it's a deep purple when it comes to, the purple melons. Or, not the purple melons, but the purple onions. Or some people call them like red onions when, clearly they're purple. But yeah, I do eat onions. I don't necessarily, eat garlic, right? I replace shallots for garlic. Let me see. How is your relationship with the Bible? Me and the Bible have a great relationship. I read the Bible every day, actually, right? But I don't just read the Bible. I read the Bible, right? So, let him who have ears hear clearly. Let him who have eyes see clearly. Yeah, red cabbage is bull too. Red cabbage is bull. See what else y'all talking about, man. There's a lot of questions up in here, man. So probably, what's today? Wednesday. So probably sometime next week I'll really have some. Let me see. Herbs for adrenal glands. Herbs for the adrenal glands. Let me see. Herbs for the adrenal glands will be for the kidneys, right? You know, similar kidney cleanse or kidney herbs, right? So you could do dandelion root, you could do cloves, you can do you know, Jamaican sarsaparilla, you could do cascara sagrada. What else you could do? You could do soursop leaf, right? You could do plantain leaf, is very good for the adrenals. What else we got? Ginger root is very good. Let me see. Dymania is very good for the adrenals, right? Why? Because the adrenals is also connected to the glandular highway. So anything that's first off good for the glandular highway is good for the adrenals, and anything that is also good for the kidneys is also good for the adrenals, right? Juniper berries, hawthorn berries, right? Things that filter the kidneys, right? These are very good. Angelica root is very good. Hyssop is very good. Horehound is very good. Right? Yeah. I got a lot of herbs over here, so you know. Let me see. I have blood cancer 4th stage. Oh, you on your 4th stage. What teas are good? Man, you need some burdock root, you need blood root. Uh Let me see. You need a lot of you need a lot of blood cleansers, but you got to understand that the blood cleanses itself, right? What's happening is that a lot of acids is entering the body, and it's not in the mucosa membrane. The minerals inside the mucosa membrane are pretty much dying off and being overwhelmed due to an enormous amount of acids inside the body. And what's happening is that it's not enough mucosa membrane, a response inside the body, and then again, if it is enough mucosa membrane response, it's not enough T cells and B cells inside of that mucosa membrane, and it's not enough probiotics, bacteria inside that mucosa membrane. When that mucus coats that acid, it then begins to eat it off, and then that mucus then carry it through the lymphatic system, right? And so because of this is happening, then that acids then begin to enter the body, right? And so, I mean, not enter the body, but and technically it does start entering the body, which is pretty much the circulatory system, right? So the best thing to do is, of course, I would advise you to get that lymphatic system going and to restore the mucosa membrane. So now the mucosa membrane, when it responds, you feel what I'm saying, it can coat up that acids and start cleansing the body. That's what I would advise you to do for sure. And of course, cleanse the blood. But again, the blood gonna cleanse itself regardless. What do you do with the herbs from your dirty water? Does the consumption continue? Like, do you eat them like in a smoothie after, or do you dispose of them after steeping? So the thing about my herbs is that when I use them, first and foremost, I use a cotton tea bag, right? So that cotton tea bag can be used multiple times. And not only that, because it's cotton, there's no plastic small particles that are leaking inside of my tea due to the heat, first and foremost. And then, of course, I like my teas very potent. And so I stack my, I pack my cotton tea bag very light. I mean, not very light, but very thick, right? With a lot of herbs in it. And because of that, I'm able to use that one tea bag up to like 7, 8, almost 10 times. Right. And so, of course, once I'm done with the tea and I used it up, and now once it gets to the point where I'm making this tea and I'm steeping it, and like it's more so becoming more like water, I just dispose of it. Why? Because I've extracted all the minerals and all the biophotons and the chemistry out of those herbs. Now it's just more so, if anything, I'm just consuming it for fiber. But a lot of the roots, once it's dried and once it's rehydrated to, to get extracted from the minerals, it's really no purpose, because now, in a sense, right, that root that has been extracted, all the minerals and the biophotons, is pretty much now an acidic side of, chemistry. Why? Because all the alkalinity of the vital minerals have been stripped out of it. So for those that don't know, I mean, making a tea is like making a tincture. You feel what I'm saying? You're extracting all the minerals and the biophotons from the herbs. So, once I'm done with it, I dispose of it. There's no purpose of it afterwards. I pray I answered your question. Oh, well, shit, I ain't think about that. You could put it on your plants, too. That's a good thing. I'm well. All is well. Yeah, for sure. Hey, listen, I'm going to keep it gangster with you. October 14th, that this community gathering, like, if y'all think, this is what I'm saying. If, man, October 14th, I got a lot of work prepared. I'm actually preparing a lot of work, a lot of things that needs to be said, right? We're gonna really break down a lot of things October 14th, because like I said, it's only been one day. We got 120 plus people already done ordered their tickets. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole nother month and a half to go until the actual event. So it's going to be approximately, you know, I don't know, maybe like 2, maybe 3, maybe 400 people. You feel what I'm saying? And because of that, you know, it's going to be a nice panel. I'm going to have a few people up there speaking. And of course, you know, niggas going to have to, really dive deep on that shit. You feel me? So, you know, for those that are coming to the community gathering October 14th, which is a free event, I do advise bringing a notebook, a pen, a pad. You feel me? Because, it's going to be a lot said. It's going to be a lot said on that motherfucker, dog. Is it possible to cleanse and detox safely during postpartum if you are breastfeeding? The best, is it? I mean, in a way it is, right? I would say I would recommend, especially if you're breastfeeding, I would recommend not cleansing on like a deep, astringent level. Why? Because everything that you're cleansing is going to end up being in that milk that you're breastfeeding. You feel what I'm saying? The best thing that I would advise doing, if you really want to do that, right, is to either wait till after you're breastfeeding, or, right, what you can do is probably take a slight break while breastfeeding and cleanse the body, right? And then, you can slightly slow up that cleansing modality, and you begin to rebuild the body, right? And now when you breastfeed again, now, the baby is now receiving nothing but, pure and cleansed milk. So I pray I answered your question on that. Herbs for women that want to get pregnant: maca root, slippery elm bark, blue vervain, dymania, Jamaican and Mexican sarsaparilla. Those the go-tos right there. You can do marshmallow root, right? Hell yeah. What's the dress code for the gathering? Oh, come as your higher self. I need someone to come with. The whole community finna be there. It's finna be a lot of people to come with. Don't even trip. How do you order the tickets and what day? It's October 14th, Atlanta, Georgia. You order the tickets at www.thebloodthatheals.com. You click community gathering, the tab, and it's going to lead you right to the tickets. Again, we got over 120 people that has already bought their tickets in one day. This was yesterday, the first day of promotion. So, like I said, the space is limited. Right. So I would advise for those who do plan on coming to get your tickets now, because the space is limited. It's going crazy. October 14th. It is going banoodle for noodles. You feel me? Oh my joke. It's going but noodles for cooter but noodles. You feel me? Hey. Listen. Hey, man. Let me see what other questions y'all got for me, man. What recipes do you suggest when beginning an alkaline diet and restraining from eating meat? The first thing I would advise you to do the first thing I'm going to say is this, right? Just because you're vegan does not mean that you are healthy. Just because you are vegan does not mean you are healthy. Because we understand the power of the 3, 6, and the 9. I'm going to say that one more time. Just because you are vegan does not mean that you are healthy. What do I mean by that? A lot of vegan food today that they call food is not even food. It's nothing but chemicals, right? I would advise you to just go ahead and eat a piece of chicken than eating a soy chicken-based chemicalized vegan food that they say plant-based that was made in a lab. 100%. Do I advocate for eating meat? No, I do not. But however, I would advise you to be healthy than unhealthy. I would advise you to just go ahead and eat the real thing than not eat chemicals, right? But Moving on, right? Again, just because you're vegan does not mean that you are healthy. So of course, stay away from all the chemicalized, the chemicalized form. I mean, not form, but machine made meats, right? If you can make your own meats out of many things. You got your pods, you got your legumes, such as, your lentils, your chickpeas, right? Your other peas, right? Then you have your quinoa, right? Quinoa is very alkaline. Quinoa is actually a fruit, right? It is a seed. It is a pod. Most of your pods are actually fruits, right? Your chickpeas, those are fruit, right? That's a seed. Anything with a seed is a fruit, right? So those are the things that I would advise you to utilize if you want to make any, mock meats, right? Your mushrooms, right? You got you got your oysters mushrooms, right? You got your what else? The oyster mushrooms. You got your lion's mane mushrooms, right? Anything else alkaline, right? You got your mushrooms. You got your quinoa. Again, you got your pods, your legumes. You could do a lot with that. What else you got? I mean, of course, your vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if you're not growing your own, right? You got your bell peppers, you got your okra. Okras are very good, right? Okras is a fruit as well, right? It has a seed. Okras are fruit as well. Okras are fruit as well. Very good, right? I would advise you to, slightly saute them with a little tomatoes, put some salt, pepper, some cayenne pepper on that motherfucker. But good God almighty. Whew. Fire, by the way. Fire. But I pray I answered your question. Let me see. Yeah, walnuts. Yeah, you could do your walnuts, right? Walnuts, fire. What's the difference between organic and vegetarian food? Well, I mean, organic is just pretty much, you can get vegetarian food that's organic, right? Vegetarian food means that, it's just pretty much not meat, right? But you still eat like dairy and cheese and things in that nature. I think what you probably mean is like, what is the difference between organic and non-GMO, right? If that's not what you mean, I'm going to still break that down because a lot of people don't understand the difference between organic and non-GMO, right? Just because it's organic does not mean that it is not GMO. Just because it is non-GMO does not mean that it is organic, right? They have organic seedless grapes, right? That means that it's GMO, right? Any fruit that cannot be reproduced, right? Any fruit that is grown without any seeds mean that it is GMO. However, you can also get a non-GMO, right? Container, fruit, whatever the case may be, whatever you consume, but it cannot be organic, right? The best thing to look for is both, right? If they both have it on the label, boom, you're in the game. If it says non-GMO and organic, I would advise you to consume that. But also you have to understand that the front is for entertainment, the back is for education. Flip that shit over and look at the ingredients, right? Look at the black back, look at the ingredients. I guess folks be worried about alkaline diet being bland, but I don't feel like it got to be bland. 100%. An alkaline diet does not have to be bland. You have to understand that, when you cook a steak, what are you seasoning the steak with? You season it with thyme, right? Thyme is nothing but an herb. It's a vegetable, right? It is a flower, right? Oregano, it is that flower, right? And then you can use Celtic salt. Celtic salt actually assists the blood cells. Well, not the blood cells, but it actually assists the minerals and the biophotons to penetrate the blood cells to be broken down into ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate. So you can even salt your food with Celtic salt, which has minerals inside of it. The pink Himalayan sea salt is bull, but you got to make sure that it is not one of those mass processed, pink Himalayan sea salt, because a lot of times they just getting thick white salt and just coloring it pink to keep it gangster with you, right? So you want to make sure that the pink salt is, is natural, coming straight from the mountains. If not, if you don't know, if you're not sure, be sure to get organic, non-GMO, wild crafted Celtic salt. Right? But alkaline foods and alkaline diet does not have to be bland whatsoever, right? That's the people that lack. See, you have to understand, when you become vegan, and I mean a real vegan, a whole food vegan that actually cook your food, an alkaline diet, you have to understand that is what proves if you really know how to cook or not. right? Again, I'm not an extremist. Eat what you shall, but always keep your body in a cleansing state, right? Again, what the body does not eliminate, it will accumulate, right? And this is where the mucus comes in, right? So, you know, but again, you know, when it comes to vegan, when it comes to alkaline or you know what I'm saying, or any alternative eating other than just, you know, still frying chicken and eating the same steak that's sauteed in butter and out in thyme, and then you just flipping the butter in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, being alkaline and being vegan will actually prove will actually prove if you really know how to cook. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. You know, I pray I answered your question though. Knowing where our food comes from is so helpful. Yeah, but see, the thing is, the trickery is that you never truly know where your food is coming from. That's the thing. That's the trickery, right? That's the trickery. You never really know where your food is coming from unless you growing your own food. You never really know where your food is coming from. This is why I'm big on, having the end goal to growing your own food, right? Grow your own food, grow your own crops, because now you know what is being sprayed on your crops. If you're spraying anything, now you know how it's being grown. And not only that, you can grow your own food towards your DNA to now your food is actually growing towards your DNA and making up for the minerals that it is detecting that you are lacking. Do you consume honey? Manuka honey? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Manuka honey is fire. Manuka honey, for all my vegans out there, is plant-based. It comes from the tree and just, it just interact with the bees and etc. Have you made oyster mushroom chicken tenders? Nah, I made a lot of oyster mushroom chicken, but not no chicken tenders and nothing like that. Let me see. What to use to clean and moisturize your skin. The best thing I would advise to clean your skin is organic, all natural black soap, right? You got the liquid kind, right? And you also have the bar kind. You know if your black soap is real black soap if you can smash it and you can change the shape. You feel what I'm saying? If you can, you know what I mean? If you can smash it, change the shape. If you scrubbing with the soap and you mess around and get scratched because it's rocks inside of it, real natural black soap, you'll mess around and find an insect inside of it. That's how natural it is, because real natural black soap comes directly from the ground. How to moisturize your skin, right? You can use apricot seed oil. You can use macadamia nut oil. You can use shea butter, right? There's many things that you can use to for all that good shit. You feel me? Agave is bull, right? You got to understand that agave is, agave is a less, it's less processed than like sugar and stuff like that. But you got to also understand that agave is still processed. Right, I'm not opposed to agave. Should I use agave? You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know that over a consumption, you know what I'm saying, can raise certain levels and cause certain problems, right? But because you have to understand that agave is still processed. Real agave is actually bitter, right? The syrup of the agave is actually bitter. Once they process it, that is how it becomes sweet. I know a lot of people don't know that, but yeah. Let me see what other questions y'all got for me, man. What can I use to clean and heal my teeth? You can use clove oil. The best thing to do, what I would advise you to do right now, is to make your own toothpaste. What you can do is get some baking soda, right? First and foremost, you can get some baking soda. You can get some coconut oil. You can get some tea tree oil. You can get some clove oil. And you can mix all of these things together. And now this is your own toothpaste, right? You can, first and foremost, gargle with coconut oil. This is called oil. This is called oil pulling, right? It's going to pull different bacterias and different enzymes out of the gums, out of the saliva glands, right? It regenerates the teeth, right? It also degenerates the plaque on the teeth as well, right? So gargle with coconut oil, and you can brush your teeth with the ingredients of your own toothpaste that I just named. You have to also understand, when it comes to cleansing your teeth also comes from your diet. diet, right? A lot of people don't understand that eating one Granny Smith apple, it actually kills and cleans off over 70% of plaque on your teeth. A Granny Smith apple, right? So based off your diet, you have to also understand that these things correlate with the cleansing modality and the healing of your teeth. Why? Because what you eat will eventually, somehow, it'll probably get stuck in your tooth, or, you know, get clogged in your gums, whatever the case may be. But you have to understand that whatever you just consumed, now you got to ask yourself, how is this going to break down? Is this going to break down into a simple sugar? Is this going to break down into different biophotons and different minerals? If this is going to break down alkaline, or is this going to break down in an acidic state that leaves behind an acidic ash that then rots and putrefies on top of my teeth and my gums, that creates plaque? Right now, I'm not saying we all don't, you know what I'm saying, accumulate plaque over time 100%, but you have to understand that based off of your diet, beyond you having oral hygiene, based off of your diet, that also includes and also plays a part in the healing and the health of your mouth. Right? A lot of people ask, do I have fake teeth? Right? A lot of people ask, what do I use for my teeth? Listen, baking soda, I gargle my mouth out with coconut oil, brush my teeth with baking soda. I brush my tongue and my gums with toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? Natural fluoride. You know, I think my toothpaste got 4 ingredients, right? And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? But it also goes back to my diet. Why? I eat a lot of fruits, right? Fruits also cleanse the body. Why? Because fruits, first off, a majority of fruits are alkaline, first and foremost. And if the fruit isn't alkaline, that means the natural state of that fruit is acidic, but it breaks down into alkaline, right? So no matter what I'm consuming things that actually assist my mouth in being cleansed and healed, right? Fruits, vegetables, and all of the above. I pray I answers your question. You got to understand hygiene, man. Hey, listen, hygiene has to be up to par. Nigga, I say this shit. I say this all the time. I am too nasty for your hygiene to not be up to par. Hygiene goes a very, and I mean a very, very long way. And not even just oral hygiene. I'm just talking about hygiene, period. Nails, toenails, fingernails. You feel me? Hair, right? I'm telling you, y'all, I'm too nasty for your hygiene to not be up to par. You feel me? So, yeah, they eat that motherfucker right, you feel me? They be putting too much wax on the apples. Yeah, for sure, I feel you on that. But, you know, you can also soak them, you can soak them apples. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, oregano oil is good, too. Oh, wow, I know Dr. Sebi said it was alkaline, if you're not mistaken, but he probably mean that real shit. I don't know what you mean. But, yeah, though, let me see. Oh, sugarcane. Let me see. Somebody asked me about sugarcane. Do you like sugarcane juice? Yeah, I use sugarcane juice here and there. You know, my farmers market out here in Atlanta, they actually juice the sugarcane. So if I'm juicing let's say if I'm juicing watermelon or I'm juicing like apples and grapes, I'll pour a little sugarcane juice inside my juice, and I will also like squeeze some key limes in it, because that sugarcane juice can be very bitter. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're drinking real sugarcane juice, because sugarcane juice is actually bitter, right? If you're drinking sugarcane juice and it's super sweet, right, it's processed. Sugarcane juice is actually bitter, right? I would advise you to squeeze like some key limes in that guy to make it, you know what I'm saying, make it drinkable. But, you know, then of course, you know, you can mix it with some fruits that's already, you know what I'm saying, that's already juiced or whatever. How everybody feeling though? You know what I'm saying? Drop in some numbers real quick, man. I know I'm just answering questions, going brazy, going in. You know, hey, look, I'm gonna keep it gangster with y'all. October 14th, I hope y'all come with the questions like y'all is right now, because you feel me, nigga, a nigga be needing that shit, like shit. You feel me? Like I be presenting and shit. You feel me? Telling, you know, dropping jewels and shit. But y'all, you know, I know we on the screen. You feel what I'm saying? And some people be a little shy and this, that, and the third. But listen, when we get in person, when we really be in this community gathering, you feel me? Y'all better come with these questions, man, because, you know, this how you get, you know what I mean? This how you get a lot of dialogue going on. You feel me? This how you get a lot of energy and a lot of building going on when people start asking questions and I'm able to answer it. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody in the community is able to answer it. And so now we actually having a community gathering. It's not just me. You feel what I'm saying? It's the reason why this is called a community gathering. We commune as a unity and we gather to be able to build. You feel me? Everything is with intentions, y'all. So when y'all come October 14th, make sure y'all have the questions, man. Have the questions so we can build and build and build. And it won't just be me speaking. You know what I'm saying? But look, everything, but yeah, everything that I'm speaking about, I pray that y'all understanding what I'm saying. I did order that book. As a matter of fact, it's supposed to be here in 2 days, Queen. I did order that book. It's supposed to be here, I think, on Thursday. What's today? Wednesday? So it's supposed to be here tomorrow. It's supposed to be here tomorrow for sure. Is it okay to have 2 tickets to come to one email? Yeah, for sure. So if you already ordered your tickets, because it's a lot of people that ordered tickets to the community gathering, right? And they ordering 4, 5, 6 at a time, right? That is okay. You have to understand that when you receive your ticket, majority of the time, right? What's probably going to happen? I gotta conversate with my team that's behind like the email sending and stuff like that. But what's probably going to happen is that because this is a free event, right? We already got 120 people in one day. It's not even September yet. What's probably going to happen is based off of how many tickets you ordered, you're in your email. There's gonna be somewhere on that ticket that says valid for, and it's probably gonna say the number that, you know what I'm saying, that you probably ordered. So if you ordered 4 tickets, it's gonna say valid for 4 tickets or valid for 4. You feel what I'm saying? So just be sure, again, if you order tickets, I know there's no emails going out right now. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, the next few weeks, just be on the lookout for emails for your tickets. You feel what I'm saying? Because, yeah, this shit is about to be crazy. You feel me? All the questions and concerns, please put them in the question box, baby. Put them in the question box, y'all. I got you. I'm gonna do my best to get to it. I believe I'm no longer on restriction for Instagram. So, you know, we're going to be on here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Do you eat bread? If so, what kind? I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't. You know, if I do eat bread, it's probably like pretzel bread, or it's probably like you know, like spelt or something. But I mean, I don't really do shit. I don't really do too much when it comes to bread. And the majority of the bread that I eat is pretty much when I make like my mushroom burgers or something like that. And it's always a pretzel bun. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm making sure that, you know, the ingredients is very low. You get the tickets, thebloodthatheals.com, right? And then also the tickets are in my link. Need more help on your team? Oh, most definitely. I definitely need more help on the team. But see, the thing is, the reason why I'm not really reaching out or you know, necessarily saying I need more help with the team is because, you know, it's pretty difficult to you know, have individuals around you, you know what I'm saying, building with you, that has the same drive, the same focus, the same passion that you have when it comes to you know what I'm saying? When it comes to your vision, you feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to the team, man, we got to have like minds, bro. It got to be like-minded. It got to have the same vision. We got to be vibrating on the same frequency, the same vibration, right? We got to be emitting off the same energy signatures, because if not, all it takes is one person. All it takes is one individual. That's why in the Bible it says when 2 or more are gathered in my name, when 2 or more are gathered in the midst of my name, there I am, being able to manifest whatever you want to manifest. But all it takes is just one person to just be in that midst and transmute that energy for personal gain, or, you know, to dismantle or diminish whatever that goal is, to where now we trying to figure out why shit not happening, why shit not working the way we planning it. You know what I mean? So it's all about just understanding that, you know, a lot of people be having a lot of underlying motives. You feel what I'm saying? But so you gotta make sure you have discernment. Of course, I ain't saying I'm worried about that, because I know I'm protected in all levels. A lot of shit don't even touch me. You feel what I'm saying? So, but still, you know what I mean? You still gotta, regardless, you still gotta practice, you know, spiritual hygiene. So, you know. And goal hygiene too. Goal and you know, and dream hygiene too. Because a lot of things you can't even express to certain people. Why? Because the moment you express certain people to certain people, then they're gonna project their own fears and insecurities on yourself. And because of so much energy is being infiltrated into your aura field, now your entire path is now being aligned to what they feel, to how they feel, to their insecurities. Now we looking back like, damn, why my life ain't turning out? Because we running our mouth too much. That's why in the 48 Laws of Power, I know a lot of people don't like the book, the 48 Laws of Power, but one of my biggest things, one of the chapters that I really love in 48 Laws of Power is tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. Right? Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. That is probably the most powerful things, the most powerful chapter in that book to me. Right? Because what you know what I'm saying? What is there to speak about? The only time I'm speaking about anything is when it's time to show you, or when it's time to show you how I did it. You feel what I'm saying? Or if I am speaking about it, it's me now speaking about, hey, I've accomplished it. I'm not speaking about, oh, I'm going to accomplish, or I'm about to accomplish, or I'm about to do this. Nah, now I'm speaking about what's already been done. You feel me? Word to my mother. You know what I'm saying? Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it, baby. I pray I answered your question. They are sold out. What's sold out? The tickets? The ticket ain't sold out. Y'all saying the ticket sold out? If the ticket sold out, that means we done reached 200 people. I know the tickets ain't sold out. Ain't no way the ticket sold out. I just restocked the tickets. I just added more tickets on there. Ain't no way the tickets sold out. Y'all not finna tell me that. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. Yes, that's what it said. What? Wow. That is crazy. All right, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Wow. That's crazy. The ticket sold out. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to restock the tickets. That's crazy. Ain't no way in hell. That's crazy. That means we got 200 people, bro. All right, y'all. Hold up. Let me see. Quantity updated. All right, y'all. All right, for those that's trying to. Nah, chill out. I ain't know that. So look, for those that's trying to order the tickets, refresh the page now. Let me make sure. That's crazy. All right, we good now, y'all. So refresh the page, right? I just added 100 more tickets. That is crazy. What? Where's my other phone? Hold on, bro. That's damn. I ain't even got bro number in here. That's crazy. Oh, yes, I do. Damn. No, I don't. Damn. That is crazy. The motherfucker sold out. All right, y'all refresh the page. Go on and get your tickets. That's crazy. What the fuck? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. What? That's crazy. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Just give me a minute. That's crazy. All right, y'all. The reason why I keep saying that's crazy is because it's wow. All right, y'all. Get y'all tickets. The quality of the quantity of the tickets has just been restocked. Like I said, it's the space is limited, right? Well, shit, I'm gonna be honest. Now the space was limited, but because it's going fast like that, like, damn, we gonna have to find another space. That's crazy, bro. This is about to be huge. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Damn. This shit finna go crazy, dog. The next community gathering, October 14th, bro. Wow. Wow. I just added 100 tickets and it's 76 left. In a matter of 5 minutes. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. I think some of y'all just ordering some shit now. Ain't no way 30 tickets just went fast like that in a matter of 10 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna get off this. I'm gonna get back to the questions, y'all. Because this is crazy. This is whoa. This is wow. This is wowzers. All right, y'all. All right, let me get back to the questions, y'all. Let me get back to the questions. All right. So the tickets restocked. It's not sold out. I will, a little angel investor or something. I mean, boy, shit, hey, you can damn sure email me if you want to. We can talk about some business. Email me, thebloodthatheals@gmail.com. Please email me. Yeah, this is going to be humongous. That's crazy, bro. All right, let me get to these questions, y'all. I'm just a little blown away right now. You are great. Hey, look. Hey, man, listen. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I will never be. Love me for me or do not love me at all. I am a great man, and I'm going to show you how great I am. I shall leave as I come, yet when I leave, I shall leave with more power. Excuse me. All right, let's get back to the topic. Thank you. Back to the topic at hand. For sure. I got you, Queen. Relax. Yeah, I'm gonna start touring soon. Let's get back to these questions, man. What are your favorite farmers market in Georgia? DeKalb Farmers Market. That's the only farmers market I go to. What herbs and foods are good for brain tumors? So first and foremost, you have to first understand something. What is a tumor, right? A tumor is nothing but a tumor. Okay, so boom, right? What is a tumor? So when we speak about the blood cells, when we speak about the cells, right? Every cell in your body, it replicates, right? And what happens is that when a cell in your body replicates, the replication of the original cell, it begins to die. However, what happens is that when a body is full of acids and the body is full of foreign chemistry, what happens is that the cell that's supposed to die, it forgets to die, right? And so then this cell becomes an acidic cell, if it isn't already an acidic cell, and it then activates and it stimulates the mucosal membrane. The mucosal membrane then sends out mucus to coat this cell. But what happens is that because this mucus is full of calcium, right? It's full of different trace minerals. A lot of this trace minerals becomes dense and it dies off. And because calcium is the buffering system of the body to keep the body in an alkaline state, what calcium does over time, it calcifies, right? And so now you have this acidic cell that is coated in mucus, right? And calcium is also coated within that mucosal membrane of the mucus that is coating the acid. And now it begins to replicate. The replication, because the gene has been infiltrated, right? It forgets to die off and kills itself off. And now you have a replication of acidic cell. And that cell then becomes what? Because calcium calcifies, that acidic cell now becomes what? It becomes a cyst. Right? It becomes a crystal, right? Then it becomes a cyst, then it becomes a tumor, then it becomes a cancer, right? So that's first thing first. We have to break down what is a tumor first and foremost. Now we have to look at the area of the tumor, right? Now the tumor is in a brain. Okay, so boom. How did this tumor travel up in the brain, right? This could be through many different things, right? Heavy metals, parasites, fungus, right? But how does this happen? This happens because the lymphatic system is backed up, right? So what does this have to do with the brain? First and foremost, your lymphatic system goes throughout the entire body. However, beyond the shoulders and above is this thing called the glymphatic system. Now, the best way to cleanse the glymphatic system is to first cleanse the lymphatic system, right? So that's the first thing first. It's not even about what foods and herbs are good for brain tumors. It's what foods and herbs are good for the body, are good for the lymphatic system. So the lymphatic system can now get back up and running to actually cleanse and detox all of the metabolic waste that's inside of the body. Then what happens is you kick on the kidneys. So now everything that goes through the lymphatic system goes to the kidneys to be cleansed out. But however, you have to understand that once you start cleansing the lymphatic system, the glymphatic system begins to drain itself. If the glymphatic system begins to drain itself, now you have this tumor, these cysts, these crystals now breaking up. And because it's coated in mucus and all of this calcium is the buffering system and it coats the mucus, now you're blowing your nose a lot. Now you have mucus coming out of your eyes, your ears, right? Your mouth, your underarms, through your sweat glands and all of these other things. So that's first thing first, right? I'm not finna give nobody any food or no herbs without explaining what is it that they have. That's the difference between real herbalists and real healers versus those that just get paid and want you to keep coming back, you know what I'm saying, so they can keep getting money off of you. Right? Because why? Because those individuals, they don't explain the things that you have. They don't explain what a tumor is. They don't explain what cancer is. They don't explain what a parasite infection is. They don't explain what herpes is. They don't explain what itchy elbow is. They don't explain what Alzheimer's is. They don't explain these things to you. They just tell you what you have. They diagnose you and then they give you different what they call medicines so you can keep coming back. But these medicines are nothing but suppressants to keep you coming back so you don't understand or so you don't heal at all, right? So that's my first thing first. I'm gonna explain what it is first. Now, when it comes to the herb, well, let's talk about the foods first. When it comes to the foods, fruits cleanse the body, vegetables rebuild the body. If you have any tumor, cyst, crystal, or any fibroid or anything that is accumulating inside of the body, that means the body is not eliminating. If the body is not eliminating, that means you need to cleanse the body. What cleanse the body? Fruits. Fruits cleanse the body. Now, if you have an accumulation and an agglomeration of cells that is clumping up and gluing together due to calcium and mucus, that means you need an astringent foods, right? The astringent foods is what? Things that pull, things that break up, right? These are your melons, right? Your melons, your seeded melons, right? Including your cucumbers. Cucumbers is a part of the melon family. Your seeded grapes, right? Your berries, your strawberries and blueberries and all of these other berries, right? Key limes is very good, right? Key limes is naturally acidic, but once it enters the body, it breaks down and it leaves behind an alkaline ash, right? That's first thing first, right? Astringent foods, astringent things that cleanse the body, right? Now, when it comes to herbs, when it comes to tumors, right? Things that do what? Things that pull, things that astringe, right? Because this is in the brain, now you need brain food, right? So you need black walnut hull, you need black cohosh, you need black activated charcoal, right? You could do cloves, you could do dandelion root, right? Again, but all of these things also is supposed to be cleansing the lymphatic system. So you need Jamaican sarsaparilla, cascara sagrada, right? You need a burdock root, right? A lot of these roots, you could use yellow root, right? Yarrow root, marshmallow root, right? You could use blood root. It's a lot of this, man. But listen, we can go down a long line, but I pray I answers your question. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all need to come with these questions at the community gatherings. You feel me? So we can get this shit bracking. On bloods, man. I don't know why y'all be What is that? Itchy and dry skin. Any remedies? Itchy and dry skin. It has it possibly could be fungus, right? Especially if it's itchy, right? It could be fungus, but that fungus, it manifests itself into a parasite, right? This is called the hemith worm, right? Many parasites, right? Different kind of parasites, but it's itchy because this parasite is moving through the epithelium of the skin, right? I think I'm saying that right. Y'all know the energy high. You know, I'm probably mispronouncing words, but the parasite is pretty much going throughout the mucosa membrane of the skin, right? It's infiltrating and inflaming the skin, which is why it is itchy, right? Now, when it comes to dry, that means that it is actually eating away and sucking up the moisture, the mucosa membrane, the mucus of the skin. That is why it's itchy and dry. 9 times out of 10, that itchy and dry, that parasite has something to do with what? Herpes, right? Now, there's over 108 strands of herpes. 16 of those strands actually affect us so-called humans, right? So I would advise you to get on a deep parasite cleanse, right? For sure, cleanse the lymphatic system, get any kidneys going, right? And of course, you know, do a parasite cleanse. When it comes to skin, you can do oregano oil. You can make your own oregano oil. You can get some coconut oil. You can get some natural olive oil. You know what I'm saying? And you can put some dried oregano inside of that oil. Let it sit for about 3 to 4 weeks. Make sure you shake it up every day, right? Put it in a dark place. Let that oil extract those biophotons and minerals and tannins from the oregano oil. And now you can apply that to the skin. You can also take the oregano oil under your tongue. The reason why I advise doing it under your tongue, because you have blood capillaries under your tongue. These blood capillaries then absorb the minerals and the biophotons that is inside of the oregano oil, and it goes directly inside the bloodstream. So I pray I answered your question. It's easy to the epithelium. Yeah, my bad. Appreciate it, girl. Dest the epithelium. But it's easy to cleanse parasites. It's easy, man. It's easy. It's super easy. The thing is that a lot of people, once they start cleansing the parasites and they don't see any more breakouts and, you know, and these parasites start expressing themselves, they forget that parasites actually lay thousands of eggs every few days. So it's not necessarily the parasites that's hard to get rid of, but it's actually the eggs that are difficult to get rid of, because parasites are intelligent. They lay eggs behind metabolic waste and all of these. So I pray I answered your question. Should I cut out rice while eating fruits and vegetables unless the rice is wild rice, black rice? I would definitely advise that, especially if you're healing from anything, right? Rice breaks down into a total carbohydrate. It breaks down into glucose, which is it breaks down into not glucose, but it breaks down into maltose, which is a very complex sugar, right? And it has to go through many metabolic processes for it to even been broken down inside of the body. Not only that, rice also stimulates and has natural growth hormones and growth proteins inside of that rice that actually feeds parasites. So unless you're trying to cleanse parasites, I don't advise you to eat rice at all. Well, if you're trying to cleanse parasites, I don't advise you to eat rice at all, but it all depends on what you're trying to do. I pray I answered your question. Is everybody understanding, overstanding, and understanding what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Drop in some numbers. Drop some 9s real quick. Drop some 7s, some 8s, some 5s, some 4s, some 6s, some 3s. You feel me? I just want to make sure everybody understanding, overstanding, and understanding what I'm saying real quick before we continue. All right, for sure. All right, for sure, Ski. I'm just making sure everybody paying attention. Thai style. What's popping, bro? What's bragging, Brody? I got the homie here and shit, you know what I mean? Fermented food is good for the gut. It all depends on what fermented food you are talking about, right? The reason why is because fermentation is what? Fermentation breaks down into what? It breaks down into sugar. Fermentation also can cause fungus, right? Fungus results into parasites. So it all depends on what you mean, on what you mean, on what fermented food you're speaking about. Can't find consultations on your site. You just go to my website. Right, go, let me see, hold on, because I know I ain't, go to thebloodthatheals.com, right? Let me see something real quick. Go to thebloodthatheals.com, and consultations is right next to community gathering. So I'm not sure where you looking to book a consultation, but consultation is right there on my website. It says consult at the top. How do you reset? I'm experiencing brain fog and can't seem to fully focus. You can't seem to fully focus because 9 times out of 10, one of the things to focus is by meditation. I would advise start practicing meditation because meditation is all about focus. It's all about controlling the mind. It's all about controlling the thoughts. When it comes to brain fog, it could just be a lot of things that's blocking different neural pathways inside the brain. What you can do is detox, cleanse the lymphatic system, cleanse the glymphatic system, right? There are also mushrooms that you can take on a daily that actually not only cleanse the brain, but also rebuilds the neural pathways inside of the brain, such as you can mix these. These are my 3 go-to mushrooms that I powder down and I mix together: lion's mane, red reishi, and cordyceps. These are very good, right? And these 3 combined together is it's literally like a superfood. Not only does it enhance brain fog and focus of the brain, but it also and mental stability, but it also boosts stamina, libido, and so many other things. So our prayer answers your question. You gotta start consuming shit, you know what I'm saying, that's creating the brain fog, the brain fog. And if you're not consuming things that create the brain fog, then cut off some distractions. It could be a lot of things in your external environment that is playing a huge part on your internal environment. So be very mindful. King, I literally just got out the shower after dealing with a little stomach bug, and all I had was a salad today. I'm going on a fruit and water cleanse now, as you should. Listen to the body. The body gonna communicate with you all the time, in all ways. The body is gonna always communicate with you. So if you feel as though you need to go on a fruit and water cleanse now, do so. I would advise, make sure whatever that water that you're drinking, make sure that it is naturally alkaline and naturally spring water. The reason why is because a lot of this alkaline water, it has a lot of additives inside of it, right? You want to make sure that it's naturally alkaline. It's naturally occurring based off the trace minerals that it's getting from the rocks, right? These are natural spring water. How to keep your chakras in good standing. The best way to keep your chakras in good standing is by keeping your glandular highway in good standing. Your glandular highway is what controls the entire body. That's first thing first, right? First and foremost, you can start eating foods that simulate and assimilate with different different chakras, right? If you want to try to get the heart chakra going, boom, you can consume a lot of green, deep leafy green foods. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get the root chakra going, you can eat a lot of red foods. You feel what I'm saying? Or a lot of foods that's hot or in heat, right? You could do a lot of chakra meditation, right? Of course, you could do a lot of herbs, you know what I'm saying? Herbs to align the glandular highway, to cleanse the glandular highway, right? This is also called the meridian pathways, what most people don't know, so I pray I answered your question. It's truly an honor. Do you consume sour starch? I'm not sure what that is. What's your advice for staying on a consistent, healthy diet instead of starting instead of starting and falling off. Where first and foremost, when I started, you know what I'm saying, changing my diet, of course, I wouldn't necessarily call it a fall off, but I would say that, you know, I was still dip and dab. You feel what I'm saying? Again, like I said in the beginning of this live, I'm all about moderation and not deprivation. So in moderation, you know, when I first started to change my diet about 7-8 years ago, you know, I was still dipping and dabbing. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is that I wasn't hard on myself. I gave myself grace and I allowed myself to do so, and I allowed myself to grow through my journey. But the thing is that the more you eat a holistic diet, is that the thing is that the more your taste buds begin to change, the more your entire body, your entire DNA begins to shift. And by this shifting, right, your taste buds is going to change. So even if you do dip and dab a few days later, you're going to start, first off, because you know you're not supposed to be eating it, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be hard on yourself anyway. Like, damn, I should never ate that. I really didn't have to eat that. Not only that, there's going to come a time where you're consuming something that you know you're not supposed to be eating, and because your DNA is upgrading, what I call upgrade symptoms, ascension symptoms, you're going to be eating this and chewing this, and you're going to spit it out. You're going to be like, bro, I'm done with this. I don't need this. I don't need to eat this, right? It doesn't even taste the same how it did when I was enjoying it. You feel what I'm saying? So the best thing to start, the best thing to stay consistent is to just keep doing what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Moderation, not deprivation. Keep your body in a cleansing state. If the body does not eliminate, it accumulates, right? And then also just stay focused, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing. That's the best advice I can give you. I pray I answered your question. Let me see. We got a lot of other questions real quick, man. How everybody feeling though, man? I know I've been going brazy. I know I've been going in. There's some great questions that are being asked. So how everybody feeling real quick? Let me tap in. Let me see how everybody feeling real quick. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. What y'all talking about over here? What y'all feeling right now? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I'm feeling great. Feeling the full moon energy. Facts. I feel it too. Speak about the third eye. What you want me? What about the third eye? Just happy to see you again and gathering with everyone. Yeah, facts. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man. Glad to be here, finally catching you on live, for sure. For sure. For sure. I'm thankful that y'all here too, man. Like I always say, without the community, there is no community. So I'm grateful that y'all even here, man. The full moon energy is present. You know, it's a lot of energies that's present. I don't know about y'all, but boy, in the United States, it's been a lot of shit going on, boy. And I mean a lot. It's a lot. Good gracious. It's a whole lot of shit going on, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a lot going on, man. So, you know, I hope y'all, you know, paying attention. You know, although that I don't subscribe to certain realities, you know what I'm saying? I can see something from a distance and see something in a specific reality. And of course, I can declare like that's not my reality, right? However, we are all living similar realities, but completely different. And a lot of realities are able to cross over to where, you know, there's certain things that you will, you know, some may have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So through it all, I just pray that, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all, you know, preparing, staying prepared, you know, staying vigilant, you know what I'm saying, keeping the war mentality through anything, through your business, through work, whatever your case may be. You know, a soldier sleeps with his boots on. If you already ready, you ain't got to get ready. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah. You know how that shit go, man. Connected and protected. Ashe, yo. May you please say this live so I can go back and write down some stuff. Yes, of course. I got you. I'm going to save it. All lives are saved. All the community gatherings are saved. So don't even trip. I got you. It look like somebody trying to, some people trying to join in. I don't know if people trying to join in or if that's Instagram tripping, but I don't know. Is kale and spinach considered fake food? Seen this on video on TikTok. So the best thing that I can tell you is that when it comes to kale, purple kale is the kale that I consume. And when it comes to spinach, baby spinach is what I consume. Anything other than like baby spinach or any other kale that is out there, I don't necessarily consume. All the deal, what the TikTok saying, I can't get into that. I don't know, but I know what I consume. I consume the purple kale and the baby spinach. The baby spinach is in its original state. Any other spinach beyond that, is, I wouldn't recommend consuming. But again, I'm not an extremist, so, Been overcoming obesity, down 160 pounds. Woo! Congratulations, my brother. Well, I don't know if that's a brother or a queen, but hey, man, congratulations, whomever you be. I want to complete and recalibrate the things I crave. Is that done by cleansing the gut? Yes. To recalibrate the things that you crave, that is most definitely through cleansing the gut and the cells. If you crave anything, that is nothing but a sign of parasites. If you crave sugar or any complex salt or any complex protein, that is nothing but sugar. That is not necessarily you that's craving it. That's the entities that are inside of you that is craving it. I pray I answers your question. What items do you suggest as a caffeine replacement and something that promotes mental clarity? Mushroom. You can make a mushroom smoothie or a mushroom tea or a mushroom latte. You can get some oat milk. You can make your own oat milk or your own almond milk, right? Or, of course, you can get it from the store, whatever you choose, right? You can heat this milk up, right? And you can add your mushroom, right? Which is your lion's mane, right? You ask for the mental clarity, right? You can add the lion's mane, cordyceps, and the red reishi mushroom powder inside of that. Heat it up real good. Just let it steep. Don't let it boil. You know what I'm saying? And then what you can also do is you can add cacao powder, right? Cacao powder is very good, right? Energy, right? Libido, right? Combining this with the mushrooms, energy, mental clarity, and etc. Right? And from there, you can add your agave, your honey, or, your cinnamon, your nutmeg, whatever the case may be. All right. That's what I would advise you to do. I know matcha. I hear matcha is very good as well. I haven't necessarily tried matcha. I think I did like a long time ago, but I don't recall the benefits or the effects of it. So I can't intelligently speak on it. But I know the ingredients that I just told you with the mushrooms and all of the and the cacao, that'll get you right for sure, ski broski. How many hours to lie down to sleep after eating? Well, you have to understand that first and foremost, you shouldn't even be eating when the sun is going down. That's first thing first, right? You should, if you ask me, the best time to eat is between 12 and 4 p.m. That is because if you study nature, the sun is in its highest state, is in its highest peak, meaning that if you study nature, that means when the heat is up in its highest state of nature, that means your hydrochloric acid is the highest in your stomach. And that is the best time to consume anything, right? So you shouldn't be consuming anything right before you go to sleep anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time to lay down, you shouldn't even be worried about, you know what I'm saying? I need to wait and stay up for my food to digest. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I pray I answered your question. All right, let me see. There's some more questions real quick. We're going to get up out of here in a minute, y'all. I'm in a stage of my life where I want peace and love, embracing myself in mostly out. Embracing myself in mostly out. I'm very insecure about my forehead. It's been hard recognizing fake love from real love. Any advice? Well, first and foremost, baby, listen. A lot of pretty women got big foreheads. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to say that first and foremost, right? A lot of pretty people got big forehead. But shit, look at my forehead. That motherfucker is big. You see why you see me keep lifting up my eyebrows. First and foremost, I'm trying to lift up my eyebrows so I can hide the big forehead. Because once I drop the eyebrows, you can see the distance now. You feel? You know what I'm saying? So when I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to goddamn, you feel me, shorten the distance between the forehead and the eyes. But when I drop the eyebrows, the forehead big. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of pretty, beautiful people got big foreheads. I'm going to just go ahead and, that's just some shit you're going to have to embrace, baby. You feel me? But when it comes to recognizing fake love and real love, I would advise you to do is just observe how you love yourself, right? Observe how you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you observe how you love yourself, you can see the signs and symbols of if somebody else loves you and if they do and if they don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, based off of how somebody is treating you or what they're saying to you or etc., you can now ask yourself and observe, hey, do I say that to myself? You know what I'm saying? Or do I do that to myself? No, I don't. Why? Because I love myself more. So if I love myself like this and this person say they love me, but they treating me this way, that's not love. I don't want that. I don't appreciate that. Now you have the choice to remove yourself, right? All the signs and symbols are there. All the signs and symbols are there for the subconscious mind. You just have to pay attention. I pray I answered your question. Big melon head. Hey, man, look, who is that girl? Des? Hey, boy, who don't make me get up on you? I will add you to this live and we can have a whole... boy. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm not big on like joning and shit. So y'all can have that shit. But look, though, it's okay, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's a reason why, you feel me? I got a big forehead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, though. You feel me? Who? Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I look good. Hey, you talking about? You know what I'm saying? With this big forehead. Fuck you talking about? Boy, who? Y'all better stop playing with me. Hey, you talking about? But yeah, man, I pray I answered your question, though. Pray I answered your question, Queen. It holds knowledge, King. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, though. Hey, matter of fact, now that y'all say that, but check this, right? So I remember having this conversation with myself a long time ago, right? And I was just sitting back thinking, right? So boom. That ain't it no more. So look, check this, right? So boom, right? So when it comes to thoughts, right? And this goes back to the big head. You feel what I'm saying? Check this, right? Because if we look back to a lot of ancient scripts and a lot of ancient, pictures and, depictions, right? We actually see a lot of individuals that ran certain colonies and certain civilizations. They had big heads, right? Check this. I was thinking to myself, I think it was like 3.5, maybe like 4 years ago, right? I was thinking to myself, I was like, so boom. So thoughts are powerful, right? Thoughts are powerful. Thoughts are also energy, right? Energy can be manifested in a way to have weight, meaning that your thoughts can be measured. You can't necessarily see the thoughts, but they can be measured, right? Now, if thoughts can be measured, that means they have some kind of weight, meaning that if they can be measured, they take up some kind of mass, right? They take up some kind of space, right? So I was thinking like, damn, all the knowledge that the ancient civilization had, all these books, all the information, this creates knowledge. This knowledge creates thoughts. you begin to start creating thoughts based off the knowledge and wisdom that you gain. But because thoughts hold weight and they have mass, this means that they take up space. So that means that the more knowledge and wisdom that you have inside of your mind, your brain actually expands, which makes your head get bigger. And then also breaking that down, it's a reason why on a subconscious level, right? When us as kids, we go home to our mom, he said, I got a big head, right? It's a reason why we subconsciously program our children to say, well, he just said that because you have a lot of knowledge in there. You feel me? Like, I was thinking about this shit, you know what I'm saying? But, I digress. But yeah. It was just a thought, though. It was a very interesting thought, and I subscribe to that thought 100%. Because, again, thoughts hold weight. Thoughts take up mass. They take up space. The more thoughts you have, the more, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Interesting, right? I know. Crazy. Let me see. I just answered that. We finna get up out of here soon, y'all. What's the greatest thing you've learned about self to date? What's the greatest thing you've learned about self to date? What is the greatest thing that I've learned by myself? I would say this, right? One of the most powerful things that I would say, the greatest things that I would say that I have learned about self was that I understand that God or source, right? Whatever name we want to call it, has equipped me with everything that I need to sustain and to create whatever reality that I desire. And by understanding this, I realized that, yes, I can give honor, I can give thanks, and I can acknowledge the powers outside of me. However, I also understand that because everything is just a projection of my inner me, I also understand that I can actually sit down with myself and I can pray to self. And instead of praying to something outside of me to assist me with being knowledgeable of doing certain things, right? Of not necessarily like having faith, but actually taking action, because as the Bible says, faith without works is dead. So basically for what I'm saying is that I can have all the faith that I have, but at the end of the day, it is up to me to take action to change the environment and the reality into the environment and the reality that I desire. And so now by understanding this, I can look myself in the mirror and I can pray to myself and I can pray to my hands. I can pray to my feet. I can pray to my mind. I can pray to my eyes. I can pray to my ears. I can pray to my mouth to be able to respond and do the things that I needed to do. I can pray to the higher self that is already inside of me to do what I needed to do the things that needs to be desired, that needs to be done, so I can shift into the reality that is already mine. Also understanding that, this was a broader perspective that I actually learned today, was that understanding that, and it's something that I always say as well, is that, being able to bring forth the things that you want is that you have to let go of the things that you no longer want or the things that no longer serves you, right? I release all that no longer serves me. I release all that mean me no good. I release all that has already served me to make room for the things that do serve me. You have to release certain things and certain certain old things, because I realized, and this was a broader perspective that actually was brought upon me today, was that, everything that you desire, it is already yours. It's already trying to find itself in its way to you. The problem is that we continue to hold on to the things that we no longer want. See, the things that we don't want is already trying to get away from us. The things that we do not want, it doesn't want us. See, that what you desire desires you. But the things that you don't want, because you're so attached to them and because you're holding on to them, the things that you don't want, it may seem like the things that you don't want you, but in actuality and in reality, the things that you don't want, it don't want you either, right? It's just the fact that you're just attached and you're holding on to these things. But being able to release, detach, dismantle, and release these things allows space and allows you to open up to receive the things that is already been trying to find its way to you. So I pray I answered your question. That is the thing. That is the greatest things that I've been learning and I've learned about myself to date. That, for lack of better words, there is nothing more powerful than me. Let me see. Free Rashad. Yeah, for sure. Free Rashad. Free to God, man. Free to God. Have you heard of Sun Ra? He has a lecture on that. Now, I'm not sure who Sun Ra is. I'm not sure who that is. What does a prayer to yourself sound like? What does a prayer to myself sound like? A prayer to myself sounds like many things. It just all depends on, what I'm praying for or what I'm praying about, to be honest with you. We finna get up out of here, y'all. I pray I answered all your questions. I just need all the ushers, please hold the doors. All ushers, please hold doors. All ushers, please hold doors. We will open doors once prayer has ended. I give honor, thanks, speed, life, and power unto the powers that be that have put me in a position to obtain the knowledge that I have. To not just be able to obtain the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only be able to teach myself, but the people, places, and things around me. I send that same energy out to every being that is in this live and in this community. I pray that you were able to receive the knowledge, just not only be able to receive the knowledge, but have the abilities and the capabilities to convert this knowledge into wisdom, to not only be able to teach yourself, but the people, places, and things around you. I pray that every individual, and I speak life and power and send nothing but health, wealth, peace, success, and unlimited happiness to every being that is present in this community. Because I understand, and understand that without the community, there is no community. I pray that every frequency, vibration, tone, and word spoken tonight spoke far away from ego, but on the same frequency of love, light, and most importantly, truth. I give honor and thanks and speak life and power unto the powers that be. Ashe, Asheo, Amen, Amen, Hare Krishna, and all of the above that you shall subscribe to. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I will never be. Love me for me or do not love me at all. I am a great man, and I'm going to show you how great I am. I shall leave as I come, yet when I leave, I shall leave with more power. Peace.